Okay, good. Alright, so what am I looking for? I'm looking to keep Losa fully hotted because they always commit to him. What I'm looking to do is not get polyed here. He's going to orb, so he's going to deep. I'm going to meld now at the end of the orb. Go into stealth to try and dodge it. Now he tried to kind of cold me out, but he's a noob and he missed it. They're not going to do any damage because I'm in stealth. I can easily heal him to full. They're doing a lot of pressure to the paladin. They got wings early, so I don't really want to be wasting cooldowns to keep them too offensive. I'm going to Ironbark out of stealth. He deeps me, and I got 3 Trents down, so Mez is already defensive, so Losa's completely fine. The deep got charged, so I'm not going to get sheep. The priest looks like he wants to go for a fear because he just feathered. Denounces are flying out my warrior. I dispel it. It opens me up to a polymorph right now, and he actually did it on Losa, so I can't afford to dispel him. If he shifts the poly to me, we're going to fall really far behind because I have no Ironbark. Now the priest is trying to push into fear. I'm going to run away, dispel him while I'm running away. Now they're swapping to Mez in the Hodge. He's going to Icebound it, so he's going to be fine. I don't need to worry about being in line to hot him. I just have to avoid the fear as long as possible. And the paladin has no trinket and no wings, so I'm waiting for them to make a swap. And when they make the swap, I'm going to start probably using my trinket. So I'm probably going to trinket this sheep if he gets it. And if he gets lower, I'm going to trinket it. But not until after he hits half HP. There's the orb. So the half sheep I'm probably trinketing, or at least the fear. I'm trying to be greedy right now, so he's going to die by the sword. Die by the sword's fading. I trinket the fear. Coming to him and S him. I really want him to go on the paladin and kill him because he has no trinket, and we could probably get bubble in the next swap. Now that they have no more CC, it's a good time to go. We're just kind of splitting on the mage and the paladin right now, which is fine too. Alright, so paladin used his wall. It's not looking good for us because we trinketed. Denounces are flying at my paladin. This deep freeze might be the game. He lands a full polymorph, so I need to spam Ironbark or blink to avoid the fear out of this. Not likely that I avoid the fear, so I'm trying to Ironbark. He trinketed to get the fear, so I'm not going to get anything. Master Reflect came up to try and stop something, maybe just damage, but I'm spamming Ironbark. Land the Ironbark. Don't care if I get polyed when I get Ironbark out, and they overlapped it with the silence anyway, so I'm going to come out of CC and be able to heal him shortly. This is where I'm going to have to start spamming Genesis. I can't hard cast with a counterspell right next to my face like this. And they've just Devouring Plague like 3 times, so this is a good opening to go on the Paladin. I need to keep my melee offensive. Unfortunately, his polymorph spams are kind of annoying. I'm going to maybe dispel the Hodge. I shift the deep, so he has to ring me, and he's not even going for it. He might still be able to get it. I think it's too late, and he gripped him on it. I'm going to blink into the center of the map, however. Go in stealth temporarily, and S him after stealth, because he's still looking for a fear. He lands the fear. The bad part about this fear is that he feared my Trents. Paladin's heading a lot of pressure. I get full poly, though. They could kill Mez or Losa. Mez is in a good defensive position. Losa isn't, and he's in battle like a noob, so he's probably going to die 100-0. I'm trying to get him topped off. I think he used his trinket there. I'm not 100% sure, but he's going to live if he did. Going to get Hots rolling back onto him again. Mez could be in trouble here. The orb came out. Okay, pre-Trent, get Hots rolling on him. Poly's on me randomly. I have to shift. I can't afford the global really to dispel him very quickly there, because if the Poly's on me, I'm going to get fucked. Now the Deep Sheep on me, Hodge on Mez, tells me that they're going to hit Mez. I'm hoping that he has a cooldown right now, because I have nothing. He's going to AMS it. He's going to run away. Double Shockwave on the DPS. I really need the Resheep stopped. Alright, so they stopped the Resheep. I need to avoid the fear. I'm going to Ironbark Mez. Blink away from the fear. And then now I can start cutting away. They're not going to do any damage into it. I might not have needed to Ironbark that preemptively. Try and shift the polys that are randomly being casted, because I don't want to get polyed like a noob. Keep my Hots rolling on Mez and Losa, because they've been committing to both players quite a bit. And he tried to push in for a fear there with the bop. He didn't get it. I still need to be aware of it. He's going to horrify me into fear, which is probably going to be my trinket here, since I don't have a big heal. Mez has Comet Storm on him. I'm waiting to see the Frozen Orb. As soon as I see that, that's when I'm probably going to trinket. Still waiting to see it. They just Devouring Plague Losa. There's the Frozen Orb. They might be going on me. They deeped me and orbed on me, so this is a huge waste of the cooldowns. I don't have to do anything. Now that Icy Veins is down, we can start pressuring Paladin here soon. I'm going to Vigil preemptively and offensively here. It's going to start dealing damage to the Paladin, and we need as much as we can get. He's trying to fear me. I'm going to use Dash while I'm silent, so I run faster than his feather. Lay down some trees while I'm running across the map. I'm staying in cat form because I'm just spamming Poly. Now he's blazing speed over to me. He doesn't have deep for 7, so I'm still cutting the fear right now. Keep laying down Trents. He's going to have to horrify me into fear, but this is going to DR me to the Poly. It might still get my trinket because I want to get the Hodge here. I'm going to Ironbark him as well. Keep him very offensive. And now, like I said, when I have Ironbark up, I don't care if I get polyed, so I didn't shift any of those polycasts. I'd rather him waste the poly DR. I was already on half poly DR from the Horrify. Now they're getting pressure on Paladin. Wings is going to be fading here. He's not really getting too many casts off. They got a Deep Sheep here. Mez doesn't have a lot of Hots, so he could easily go down. I'm hoping that he has AMS in this situation. Double Devouring Plague, and he has AMS, so he's going to live. Now, Losa is the most overextended player, so I've got to be aware of that and get him out of CC and potentially pre-hot him. That random poly could be on me, so I shift it. Now they're dotting out Losa, so I'm going to pre-hot him. I'm going to position back behind the pillar and rebuff when nothing's going on. Now I've got to lay down some Trents away from where I'm going to get feared. I really can't afford to have my trees feared as well. The priest is in the center of the map right now. I'm watching his position. He's using feathers. The mage is moving in to deep me. I'm going to run away from the mage. He had to blink. Alright, so they might go me here. They fully dotted me. I'm just going to bark skin it. I'm a little bit scared of a swap, and they have everything. Silence, Horrify, everything. So it might be Rally as well, depending on if they chain the Silence. There's the Silence on me, so it's probably going to force Rally. I'm desperately trying to hold on to it. Yeah, the Rally got used, so I'm going to have to save my Iron Bark. Now, this is a situation where I'm very vulnerable. I have no trinket and no skin for the next swap. So I'm probably going to either have to pre-Iron Bark it expecting it, or I'm going to have to go into Stealth here shortly. I'm considering the Stealth option, but they just hodged my DPS and they're committing to them. So the Priest's trying to fear me again, still watching his position the entire time, looking to dispel these polys as he's pressuring Pally pretty hard. I'm not running double dispel, so I can't get that one. Roar him before he fears me. If he keeps getting close to me, I'm going to knock him back, and I'm still sitting in travel form, just in case the mage decides to random poly. He has to use Horrify to fear me, which is good as far as CCDRs, but I'm really relying on Mez having a cooldown here. We don't have Rally. I don't even think he has a lot left. They land the half ring, fortunately, but I don't have a big healing mechanic right now, and Mez is kind of AFK on the other side of the map. I'm trying to play catch-up. I get deep tier. He's healing off the water elemental and doing a good job keeping himself alive. I'm not too worried anymore. Losa's in the center of the map, and exposed. I get silence. We're pressuring the Paladin very hard, so I just want to pre-Iron Bark Losa so he doesn't need to run away, dispel the Polymorphs as much as I can, because the Paladin's taking a lot of pressure, and he might die, and he does. So I was playing absolutely safe.
Hey, buddy. How's that?